on being mentored in the 2010s in science by multiple people named Thomas, nicknamed Tom. For real. Today is Saturday, 22 February 2025. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I reflect on having multiple mentors in the 2010s decade in science named Thomas, nicknamed Tom. One started mentoring me in 2014 when I was an undergraduate student, research, volcanology. And one started mentoring me in 2015 when I was a graduate student, general academic success, mineral/condensed matter physics/geophysics. Interestingly, they each had a last name that started with the letter S. Thomas S. Thomas 1, so there was a Thomas 1, and there was a Thomas 2, and they each had the aforementioned mentoring roles. So one was more, So, and across them, there was a Smart and a Shay. Both mentored me in the realm of science, though one was general academic success and one was research per prescribed environment. Okay, kind of like, not an informal, hey, where you mentor me. They were actually, it was like an actual research project and an actual mentoring program. Okay. And both, what do I have to say about it? Both were wonderful. They were great. I love them both. Okay, they were great. Now I should stop and take a look back at myself. So that's kind of that. There was something that followed from there. So how did I do as a mentor? I mentored 2 students in research when I was a graduate student. So as a graduate student, approximately in 2017. One was an Anna/Anya and one was an Evan. I did not publish with either. Okay, so some use that as a metric for mentoring success, and so I did not publish. And that was in science as well. And in 2017, I kind of thought through I was like, per namespace, inspired, this was back in 2017, inspired by the aforementioned real people in my in-person life story, would Thomas Evan be a good name for one of my baby girls? It is not too butch to be a girl's name. Since I have talked about my soulmates taking my last name, would the baby's girl be Thomas Evan Leonhardi? What if my soulmate went back to their last name that started with an S? Then would our baby girl's name be Thomas Evan Leonhardi S last name? Did I have a blood sibling who named their offspring Thomas Evan Leonhardi S last name to impersonate me / my life story and frame me as the child's mother? To that person, honestly, you are a dirty little cheater. I beg of you to not I beg of you not to child swap and kidnap my offspring. Yes. So it's a impersonation and identity theft and that kind of thing, and like framing a kid as somebody else's is a real thing in this world. And has been throughout history. I'm not comfortable with it, but some people are just, well, as we've said before, I've said before, horrible people. And Thomas, the ones that mentored me back and started in the 2010s, they were both wonderful people. So I hope bad conduct from my blood family does not hurt them or damage them or our relationship in any way. So anyway, I was on being mentored in the 2010s in science by multiple people named Thomas, nicknamed Tom.